So, small nugget here, because that was a real fire message this morning from Spirit. Y'all men waking up now, I see. And you're learning your value. And God is in love with it. Definitely. And you deserve love, and you deserve money, you deserve big cars, you deserve big homes, you deserve everything. But it got to be built right for it to sustain itself. And you all know that. So look, for those kings out there, just keep being the king. If you got to, have half of your crown, you're doing this portion of getting to the fullness, crown of, the fullness of who you are and the whole crown. Okay. Got to go through a thing to get through a thing to be a better person. True talk, real talk, okay? And you ladies, I know y'all watching me, but now I'm fully aware of how y'all roll, so I'm watching you too. In the spirit, out of the spirit. And in the Bible, which I don't have right now, it said we're going to cut the silver cord. That's cutting you away from everything, coming in the spirit, doing your out-of-body experience and looking into the spirit for me. And whoever else you looking for. So, men, meditate, have good intentions, let God do the rest. Don't worry about what it said. You might have to go through, I'm telling you, might have to go through something, but God got you. He got you left here. Some men were preyed on as well as queens, and they're not supposed to be here today. You better take heed to what I'm saying. And this is like showing people to God, even though you are a bad seed in the ground. You may not sprout nothing and bring no fruit that will last you, but God see the worth in your life to save your life. Still, even though somebody probably calling me a broke person or whatever, I'm rich in Jesus Christ, baby. I ain't never broke. Some things you may go through that I will never go through because God got his hand on me. That's the riches that I seek and I love to have. And also, you riches, witches, whatever y'all are, whatever y'all call yourself, I don't know. Y'all better know the underground play a dirty game too. You can't trust the forces of evil. There's no trust in the force. There's no trust in the crooked person. I ran in the streets for half of my life. You thought you was coming up against somebody who didn't know better? Okay, well, I'm here to tell you. Step off. Now you have seen a thing. And no, nobody's going to go and do a thing. God's going to do a thing. But y'all kings better know. And I'm saying it for me too. Thank you for those kings who looking after me. You think these people... Listen. Pay attention, men. You are a value to God. A very high price. That's why you was a high price to get. Very high price. And women of a caliber that God uses is also at a very high price. So we will never, ever stop battling for real. Never. Even the spirit or physical. It's always going to be some hate somewhere. So, but just know, you have forces around you too. So the hate can't do but so much unless you feed into it or you fall into their temptations. That's all. Then they have a hold on you. But when you know a thing and you can see a thing, you can speak a thing. The word is power. All by itself. People might say, I don't believe in it, I believe in it. Well, let me tell you something. I believe some people do believe in it now. Okay? And a king of yours can be of a duality as well. He just needs to know his boundaries of his authority. Okay? So don't count out the drug dealer because God ain't count him out. Don't count out the drunk person because God ain't count him out. Don't count out the prostitute because God ain't count her out. Now, again, I will say, they can have this mess with them, but they can clean it up and balance it out and become better. But they also will have to reap what they've sown. Because God don't play no games about the children you came up against or come up against to a degree where you think you're just going to be of light now and forget about your past. Yeah, you might want to forget, but God says, I see all and know all. So you're going to be held accountable for what you've done. And can't nobody, even Cupcake, can sometimes not even persuade God to not give you his wrath. No matter, I'd be like, Lord, just forget the peasants. Ain't nobody tripping. I'm here. I had peace for about 7 years after one war I came out of. This lady and her husband came after me. They took the hinges off the door of my house. They took all the appliances out of my house. Her husband came to my bedroom door, where he took that door too. They wanted me gone, okay? Like, just go away. What? I paid all this money in this joint. You don't get to tell me nothing. Nobody tells me nothing unless you putting food on my table and you in agreement with me and you helping me and we doing things together. But if we're not, I dare you tell me what to do. I serve one God. And God says, when a woman submits to a man, he is in charge. Daddy told me that a long time ago, and that's why I said, oh no, I don't want to go mad, because him gonna tell me what to do. So no, I don't want to submit. God says that it's true. A woman's listening down. So look, this is it. God said, I will bless a house that is his own. God's covering this one. Any house that is of you and single with God, I will bless that house. But when you get a king, he becomes in charge of his queen. I said, well, I won't be doing that. So God put me in front of things that I would be of interest to. And I said, no. Because that king's mindset can't be overruling her. He's walking with her, in agreement with her, treating her with kindness. I ain't not found it. I ain't found it. So, kings, wake up. These people out here running games, having kids to come up for consistent money for so many years from you and you. Ladies, I ain't mad at your game. I ain't even mad at you. Run game, boo. Do you? If they dumb, let them be dumb. I'm straight out the street. You gotta eat. Hands down, baby. If they foolish, let them be fool. But I'm talking to the kings who's waking up. God values you so you can win. You can have a house. She can have a house. She can have a car. You can have 2 cars. You don't have to carry this by yourself. Start with this. I surrender, Lord. I belong to you. I don't know how to do this. I don't know how to pray. I'm not a church person, but I do want to start with you. And if you lead me to the house, I don't want to be in no house where they playing games with you, though. But I want to be in a house. Lead me. Guide me. God don't need no whole, whatever. I couldn't think of nothing this time. He just needs you. Big dogs. He needs you big dogs. So then you can have a queen. And you can, look, I'm out here hustling hard, and I love to work, so it don't bother me. But you can't keep running like that. Nobody can, unless you have that energy, unless God keeps putting the power back on you. It's like your anointing won't draw out, because God knows there's no help for you. So you got to help yourself. So God said, well, looks like you're doing another run by yourself, Cupcake. Let me anoint you. Let me appoint you. I know what's before you. You may not know, but you know I'm with you. But I'm going to add unto... Yeah, Lord. Him and talk about adding unto you. I'm going to add unto you some more power, some more insight. I'm adding into your path and widening it open for you. I'm shutting doors before you get there. I'm opening particular doors. All I need you to do is go by faith. And I know it's going to be hard. I know this year for you will be difficult. I know it. But you don't know. It's coming before you. But look, rise up, kings. Don't be down on yourself. You didn't know. You have to know a thing to do a new thing. You have to change things to make a change. 1 + 1 is 2. It's nothing new under the sun unless you change something under the sun. Period. Point blank. Holla at your girl.